You guys high school? What do you teach? Both of you? And you're in the same, are you married or dating? Married. And you're at the same school? How awkward is that? What's that? You're getting points, all right, yeah. But you can't use them because you're with her every 5 minutes of the day. What subject do you teach?
Myself?
Yeah. Biology, and you?
Social studies.
Okay, is one of you a better plan teacher? She is. You're useless, right? You don't plan anything. The worst thing I did was I made up a game. I was teaching grade 7, and I never had lesson plans. I was teaching phys ed. I'm like, what? So on the way to the gym, I made up a game, and I called it Marco Polo. And in grade 7, that's when kids start to question things. And I always said there was a book, because you never want them to think you were making it up. So I'm like, yeah, I just read a great book, and there's a great game. So I blindfold this kid with a penny. I didn't have anything. I made the game up from the top of the stairs to the bottom. I thought it was great. And I picked this kid, Thomas, who was not very athletic. That was my mistake. And I blindfold him. And I do the whole test. Can you see? No? Okay, good. Like it matters, you can see. Like I really care. And our gym is just 4 cement walls, and I'm following him around, and he's going, Marco! And they're going, Polo, and I'm going, wall! Wall! Terrible. The game sucks. So I added a rule that I forgot from the book, that he gets to yell freeze. Well, I started arguing with a kid, and Thomas, another kid, put his head right by the wall, said, Polo, this kid went full speed right into the wall. And he was running like this, so that's like... So he was concussed. He was out. And, which is negligence if you're a teacher. That's what they teach you. So he's kind of sitting on the bench. He's got blood dripping. The penny hasn't been washed since 1950, so it's kind of smelly. And as a teacher, what do? We blame him. Everyone's like, sir, that was your fault. That was my fault. That was my fault. He's running around playing horseplay. You think that's my fault? But you were supposed to fall. No, no. And you back out of it. And my head of phys ed walks in, and everything's chaos. And he said something really funny. He said, what happened? I told him, he said, why don't you blindfold all the kids and have a race from one side of the gym to the other? But when I talked to the parents, I blamed it on the kid. That's how much you lie. They're like, what happened? Well, and he's unconscious, so he can't really contribute. He wasn't listening, so. Then we have these parent-teacher interviews, which are a joke. Like, I'm teaching grade 5 phys ed. I don't even know your kids. The parents are lined up. It's October. We don't know all the kids yet. We have this generic answer. Oh, on task sometimes, he's not. Like, it's this crap we feed them. Grade 5 phys ed. What am I gonna say? Oh, it's your daughter Susan? Oh, she moves to her left very well. Yeah, big jumper, big jumper. So I got these 2 kids in my class named David Durazio and David DiPolito. Very similar names. One's got a 30 average, one's got an 85. Similar names. Both Italian families. The parents come in. I hadn't slept much that night. I was tired, probably hungover. And I start lecturing the parents because the kid with the 30 average, who I thought I was talking to his parents, had his appendix removed. So I'm trying to give them an out. I said, look, he's not doing very well. Meanwhile, their kid's got like a 90. But he had his appendix removed. And they're like, I don't understand that we don't know about... You don't know that he had his appendix removed? No, we don't know. I said, see, this is a problem. Your son is having organs, and their English is broken. Your son is having organs removed from his body, and you don't know, and I'm lecturing them. No, we don't understand. You don't understand?